النصيحة للعلماء تكون بأمور منها.
And Naseehah to the ulama, they are from, it is by way of a number of affairs, and from them is that which follows.
الأول محبتهم، لأنك إذا لم تحب أحدا فإنك لن تتأسى به.
So the first is that you must love them, and this is because if you don't love an individual, then you're not going to take the individual as an example.
الثاني معونتهم ومساعدتهم في بيان الحق.
Secondly is you must cooperate with them and help them in clarifying the truth.
فتنشر كتبهم بالوسائل الإعلامية المتنوعة التي تختلف في كل زمان ومكان.
So this is by way of helping to circulate their books by way of the various media outlets which differ in every time and every place.
الثالث الذب عن أعراضهم، بمعنى ألا تكر أحدا على غيبته.
Third is that you must defend their honor. You defend the honor of the scholars. And this means that you will not remain silent while an individual backbites them.
وإذا نسب إلى أحد من العلماء الربانيين شيء يستنكر فعليك أن تتخذ هذه المراحل.
And if anything is attributed to one of the ulama or rabbaniyin, one of those cultivating scholars, and that thing which is attributed to them is from something which is reprehensible, then it is obligatory upon you that you take to a number of ways to look at this particular affair.
المرحلة الأولى أن تتثبت من نسبته إليه.
The first approach is that you must affirm that which is attributed to that scholar.
فكم من أشياء نسبت إلى عالم وهو كذب، فلا بد أن تتأكد.
How many are the things, how numerous are the things which are attributed to a particular scholar and turns out to be a lie? So you must actually affirm that matter.
ثانيا أن تتأمل هل هذا محل انتقاد أم لا.
Secondly, you must examine, is this particular affair something which is actually worthy of being criticized or not?
لأنه قد يبدو للإنسان في أول وهلة أن القول منتقد.
This is because at the beginning of a affair, a person may look at an issue and seeing that, and at the beginning of the issue, and sees that it's actually something that's worth criticizing.
وعند التأمل يرى أنه حق.
And after he reflects on the issue and studies it, he finds out that it's correct, it's the truth.
فلا بد أن تتأمل حتى تنظر هل هو منتقد أو لا.
So it is obligatory, or it is a must, that the individual investigate and he ponder and he reflect and he finds out, is this something actually worth criticizing or is it not worth criticizing?
المرحلة الثالثة إذا تبين أنه ليس بمنتقد فالواجب أن تذب عنه.
And the third approach is that if it becomes evident and clear to you that that affair which it is not worth criticizing, then it is obligatory upon you to defend the honor of that scholar.
المرحلة الرابعة إذا تبين لك حسب رأيك أن ما نسب إلى العالم وصحت نسبته إليه ليس بحق.
The fourth affair is that if it becomes clear to you that that which is attributed to the scholar, it is correct, meaning that you affirm it, and that which has been attributed to him is not correct.
فالواجب أن تصل بهذا العالم.
That is obligatory upon you to call that scholar, contact him.
بأدب ووقار وتقول سمعت عنك كذا وكذا.
And you call him, having good manners and having good comportment, and you say to the scholar, I heard it being reported from you such and such.
وأحب أن تبين لي وجه ذلك.
And I would like for you, to just clarify to me, your point of view regarding that particular issue.
لأنك أعلم مني فإذا بين لك هذا فلك حق المناقشة.
And you tell the scholar because you have more knowledge than me. And if he clarifies to you and he says that what you actually said, you have a right to debate him on a particular issue.
لكن بأدب واحترام وتعظيم له بحسب مكانته وبحسب ما يليق به.
However, you debate him with good manners and respect, and you do so with that which he deserves, from that which is befitting and proper to his station, his position.
أما ما يفعله بعض الجهال الذين يأتون إلى العالم الذي رأى خلاف ما يرون.
As for that which some of the ignorant people do, those who yani, they may come to a particular scholar who they hold a different viewpoint than the scholar holds.
يأتون إليه بعنف وشدة وربما نفضوا أيديهم في وجه العالم.
Then they come to that particular scholar being pig-headed and being extreme and having ill manners, and perhaps they may even start pointing their fingers in the face of the scholar.
وقالوا له ما هذا القول الذي أحدثته ما هذا القول المنكر.
Now they start saying to the scholar, what's this innovative statement that you came with, and what's this evil and repugnant statement that you said?
وبعد التأمل تجد العالم موافق للحديث.
And then after you reflect on the issue, you find out that the scholar was acting upon a hadith.
وهم المخالفون له.
And those people, they were wrong and actually opposed in the hadith.
وغالب ما يؤتى من هؤلاء وغالب ما يؤتى هؤلاء من إعجابهم بأنفسهم.
And the majority of the times you find that these people are afflicted with self-amazement.
وظنهم أنهم أهل السنة وأنهم هم الذين على طريق السلف.
And they find themselves to be Ahl Sunnah, and they think themselves to be people who are up on the way of the Salaf.
وهم أبعد ما يكون عن طريق السلف وعن السنة.
And in reality, they are the furthest possible people away from the path of the Salaf and away from the Sunnah.
فالإنسان إذا أعجب بنفسه نسأل الله السلامة رأى غيره كالذر.
So the individual, once he becomes amazed with himself, and we ask Allah for safety from this, once he becomes amazed with himself, he's going to see other than him as being dirt.
فاحذر هذا.
So beware of this particular issue.
الأمر الرابع من النصيحة للعلماء أنك إذا رأيت منهم خطأ فلا تسكت.
And the fourth affair is that if you, from Naseehah to the ulama, is that if you see them making a mistake, that you don't be silent concerning that mistake.
فلا تسكت وتقول هذا أعلم مني بل تناقش بأدب واحترام.
And you don't say I'm gonna be silent because he knows more than me. No, but you're gonna consult him on a particular issue, discuss it with him with respect.
لأنه أحيانا يخفى على الإنسان الحكم فيتنبه من هو دونه.
And this is because he's a human being, and perhaps the ruling regarding a particular issue may be hidden from him.
فينبهه وهذا من النصيحة للعلماء.
So then what you do, you alert him and you draw his attention to the issue, and this is from Naseehah to the ulama.
الخامس من حقوق العلماء أن تدلهم على خير ما يكون في دعوة الناس.
The fifth affair as it relates to Naseehah to the ulama is that you direct them to that which is good in terms of da'wah to the people.
ولهذا كان النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يتخول أصحابه بالموعظة.
And due to this, the Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he would pick, the right times to admonish and advise his companions.
يعني لا يكثر الوعظ عليهم مع أن كلامه صلى الله عليه وسلم محبوب إلى النفوس.
And meaning that he would not allow his speech to become boring to the companions, even though his speech is something which is beloved to the souls.
لكن خشية السآمة.
لكن
خشية السآمة يعني الملل.
No, because people they can have a tendency to get bored.
والإنسان يحب أن يكون مع الناس كالراعي يختار ما هو أنفع وأجدى.
And the people, it is befitting that they should be with the people like a ra'i, like a shepherd, that the people listen to their speech.